How are you? How is everything going?
And today we are focusing on children with disabilities. That is the theme of the Day of the African Child. And we are pleased to have all of you here today.
Disability is not a curse, nor is it a punishment. It may happen to anybody.
Greetings from our children in South Africa. I want to do that immediately before I forget, because they are the ones who are supposed to be speaking here today, but I think for practical purposes, you know, they cannot be here. I am their representative. Now, a lot has been said by previous speakers very eloquently, and I want also to salute them for those messages. And I think I also want to salute Advocate Kawanas, because she's been very consistent in ensuring that she convenes us all on this specific day to conduct these activities and look at different themes. I had a privilege yesterday to participate in the activities at the new AU Conference Center. I'm also glad that I've had this opportunity to be here again. And I also want to thank those who left everything that they were doing to be here. In order to...
Ambassador of South Africa said 36 years ago, we were in South Africa. I was at the University of Western Cape, and he was at the University of Natal. I'm not a South African. I'm a Namibian. But I'm a Namibian that suffered the same fate as any South African black. We were disabled. We were disabled because we happened to be black.
Rasta.
I was even further disabled because I was a woman.
Rasta.
When I wanted to study law, before I went to the University of Western Cape, I was told by a white schools inspector that my intelligence as a black child was much lower than that of a black child, was much lower than that of a white child, and therefore I will never be able to study law. Today, I'm a qualified lawyer. I qualified at the University of Warwick. I went to the bar school and I passed my professional exams. I'm not saying this simply because I want to be famous. I'm saying it because the color of my skin and the sex that I was born with some years ago discriminated against me. But if I can overcome it, then I want to assure those that today that we are talking about, those with disabilities, the children of Africa, I want to tell you, you can overcome and you shall overcome.
Commemoration of the Day of the African Child, and this is not the first time we've done it, and I'm sure this won't be the last time we'll be doing it, and we look forward to meeting you on other future similar occasions. I want to talk very briefly about the theme, and not to repeat, but it is important that as well as having enjoyed a good time, we actually go home with something in our minds about the theme, and as we all know, the theme is children with disabilities, and there's an overarching principle which is really what it's all about. Children with disabilities have rights. African children with disabilities have rights, the same rights that all children have, and there's a counterpart to that, which is it is incumbent on society at large to work with those children with disabilities so that they stand a better chance of experiencing and enjoying their rights. So there's two bits of it, and I think it's very important we get both parts.
Samrawit.